Hello, I'd like to take you to the second website that I could integrate into my classroom. It's Khan Academy. So we start here and put in our website, khanacademy.org. And before I did this video, I created a fake account for, hypothetical class. All I had to do that was just put in my email address, my password. They sent like a confirmation email. So I did that all before this video just to save a little bit of time, so I could show you more what this website was about. To be able to set up this classroom, I needed to have students or a student. So I just added my wife as a student. So she's my one student. We haven't done any particular work, so a lot of the stuff I'm going to show you uh, is hypothetical, and data would obviously come in as we would progress through different lessons. But here's my class. Again, the hypothetical Civil War class, just as an example. So I can show you just a little bit about this, and then I can show you what I did, or some of the different options that you can use to start a class. Because obviously my idea isn't that I would have the entire class online, but rather to use it as a tool for specific, uh, for just specific curriculum that would help enhance the curriculum that I'm already using in class to help with those multiple intelligences. So that we can get out of the just textbook and get out of just lecture, and especially get the kids to be able to interact with something and to see that interaction as far as data. So here's my class. So here's sort of the main page of the dashboard of my class. I can see all my students. So again, that's my one student, my wife right there. We can see how she is doing in the class. So these are all the different skills for my class. And again, as they would actually input data, you could see how they are progressing or not progressing. So you can see if you're struggling or if they're mastering things, depending on the color. So that gives a nice overall view. Of course, this is the teacher view. There's a student view as well, where the student would be able to log in and interact with all these different things and see their own progress and be able to interact with the website. So I'm just showing you the teacher side of it at the moment, because it's a bit more comprehensive. So with the class that I picked, it has all these sort of default things that they should be learning. So you can see all the things that they should be learning over on the left, and then as the data comes in, it would start to graph it there. So there's a number of things that are all the default parts, and then it adds it to a grid eventually. You can see I could add activities if I wanted to. So again, lots of different things. And to see what the class is, I would just view the content of the class. So this is just like an 8th grade class. So 8th grade, what do you need to learn in 8th grade? So these are all the different things that an 8th grader would be expected to learn. And again, you could change this, and I can show you how we would do that here. So again, this is going back to my dashboard, but let's say I wanted to do a different class. So this is the class that I had done. If I want to add a class, just so that I can show you some of the options, let's just call it history, okay? Okay, so then here are the different choices, and this is where I picked. Let's see, this is where I picked the 8th grade class from before. So there's lots of really great things in here, and they have drawing and animation, simulators, all these different games and different classes. So you can do a drawing activity, different web pages, things like that. So they have lots of really great classes, statistics and things like that. So again, just I wouldn't use it to substitute a complete class, which is, I think, part of what this is supposed to be, is that can be an entire class that you can do almost entirely online. That wouldn't be my objective. My objective would be to just add to the class by doing a couple of activities online so that students could work in small groups in an online environment, so that they're looking, I'd make them responsible for doing research, or they'd be doing a project, and then they would interact with the online environment through Khan Academy here, and then be able to see how they're progressing or what they need to work on, because the Khan Academy offers all of those services. So again, these are a lot of the different classes that I could pick. I've got my classes over here. So let's say I wanted to invite more students. This is where I just put their email address in, you invite them, then it sends an email to them that they have to accept. So I can go back to my dashboard here, and now I've seen the new class up here, the World of Math. So I would need to add students for that to become a reality here. But yeah, that's just a kind of a little brief walkthrough of Khan Academy. Lots of really great options, lots of data that you could input and look at and sort of see how your students are doing, and the students can see how they are doing. So again, it offers a lot of really great options. Yeah, so I think it'd be a great tool that I could use in a future classroom. Thank you.